Kaiser. Hello, Bumper. Come on. Kaiser's feeling a little bit under the weather today. Well, not really under the weather, but he hurt his little paw while swimming, didn't you? Peeling away of the paw pad is often one of the most visible injuries we can see. Leather padding peels away due to running or skidding on hard or rough surfaces. Tender part becomes exposed. Gonna have some sausages, aren't you, Kaiser? You gonna have sausages? Yeah. So he's gonna have some sausages. Here you go, gentle. Good boy. In Kaiser's case, because it's quite hot around the pool, especially in the last week, I would say, here in Australia, and he swims, so that combination makes it get quite hot, creates a bit of burning or tearing, and in some other dogs maybe blistering. So that's what caused the peel of his paw pad, and it's happened before. We sort of know what to do. If bleeding doesn't stop between 5 to 10 minutes, take your dog to a vet. In our case, it stopped bleeding. I put some pressure on it, and then once it stopped bleeding, I put disinfectant, and then I put a bit of padding with a gauze, and then just wrapped it with a sticky bandage. And Kaiser knows not to touch it. He actually enjoys me wrapping it and looking after him when he's hurt, so he doesn't get cranky or anything like that. So he's had 2 sausages, and we might give him a rest. Do you want to have a rest? You can have a rest. We'll have a rest and a sleep, maybe a nap. Yeah, and a nap, and we'll see how he goes. I think he should be fine, shouldn't you? And we'll wipe those little things in your eyes. Do you want to, let me get a tissue and we'll wipe those things in your eyes, okay? 1 second. It'll take somewhere between a week to fully heal, maybe even 2 weeks, depending on your dog and the things that they do. In this week, Kaiser won't be able to swim or really run around too much because he does, have a little bit of limp when he's walking because he doesn't want to step on his paw because it's quite sore. So he will just be resting. That one, got it, and the other one. Oh, you're not feeling great, are you? Hang on, let me do it before I lie down. You're not feeling great. That's what happens when you swim and you have extreme hot weather and the floors are all hot. Let me wipe your eye. And the floors are all hot. Another one. Is that better? Is that better, big boy? All your fur is everywhere. Is that better, my little boy? While we're in the house and he's resting, I just let him breathe so it can air dry and he can lick it himself, because we all know dogs have antibacterial properties in their saliva, in their tongues, healing properties. So I let him sort of look after it, but he doesn't really touch it. He just wants to rest. He doesn't chew on it. He's a good boy when it comes to being hurt and making sure he doesn't touch the sore areas. So we just going to avoid the heat and the hot surfaces and hope he recovers soon.